what's going on guys, it's Cynical and welcome to a Kingdom Hearts Union Cross news and information video. I figured seeing as we're jumping into the whole progression series for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, it would also make sense to jump into the news and information for this game as well, seeing as Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is forever receiving new updates and new content. Recently, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross has received an update that adds quite a few cool new things to the game itself, so without further ado, let's get on with this. So the first thing we should talk about is the fact that the app itself has actually received a brand new icon. The new icon is of Kingdom Hearts A Birth by Sleep Mickey holding the Star Seeker. So moving over to the actual new content in itself, we have a brand new item known as boosters. These were actually added into the Japanese version not too long ago, so it's actually very surprising to see how fast Square Enix put it into the global version. These items are used to temporarily boost the damage of your medals depending on which attributed booster you end up getting. For this week, we have access to the P booster, which stands for Power Booster, and for this week you can get up to a total of 40% extra damage across all of your power-based medals, which is pretty damn good. Now you don't actually have to equip this item or use this item on a specific medal. As soon as you receive a booster, it will automatically be applied to all of your medals depending on which attribute the booster is. So for instance, like I was saying, this week we have access to the Power Booster, and as soon as you collect one, it will automatically be applied to all of your power-based medals. Now keep in mind, these are only temporary boosts, meaning that they will not last forever. It's not actually made too clear as to exactly how long these boosters last, but I would say most likely only a week. The only way to also get these boosters is through special events as well, so it's not like you can farm them and get up to a crazy high damage percentage. But this is a really cool item. It's just going to increase the damage output of our medals, and obviously if you already have, say, a Gilted medal, plus you're adding an extra damage percentage bonus with boosters, you're gonna come out with some crazy good damage. Next up is the mission system. Yes, the mission system is finally in global, and I know this has been a highly anticipated system to be added into global, as of course the Japanese version has had this for a little while now. So the mission system is basically another means of being able to obtain jewels, and whenever Square Enix adds in more means of obtaining jewels in this game, I gotta say respect out to your Square, because of course we know that actually purchasing jewels with real life money is, well, it's a bit expensive. Essentially the mission system is daily objectives that you can complete, and in return you'll get a small amount of jewels. Now you only get 30 jewels per daily quest, but you do have 10 missions to do, so that's equal to a total of 300 extra jewels per day. That's pretty sweet. Now it's not just daily missions, but there are also beginner, weekly, and limited. Now most of you guys will not see the beginner missions because these are missions designed for people who have just created a brand new account. There are also weekly missions, and as of right now I actually haven't seen any weekly missions, but weekly missions are missions that need to be completed with a party. There are also limited missions as well, but once again we only have access to the daily so far, and these missions will be special missions that will only be available for a limited amount of time but can be completed through solo play. All around though, I really like the idea of the mission system. It wasn't actually too long ago where Square Enix actually increased the daily login bonus for how many jewels you get, so opposed to getting 50 we now get 100, and opposed to getting 100 we now get 200. So with the mission system added on top of that, there's so many different ways to actually collect free jewels on the daily. It's honestly really fantastic to see, especially when jewels are just so damn expensive. Plus this is also giving us more content to focus on within the game as well, so yeah, really cool from Square. Next up is the auto battle system. When you engage in a fight now, you'll notice that there is an auto button near your middle slot. If you tap this button, the game will then automatically play for you when you engage in battle. Your character will not move automatically by itself, so you'll still need to move your character to engage in fights, but when it comes to the actual fights itself, the game will pick the best medals to use in order to win that encounter. Keep in mind that the game will still continue to fight in auto mode until you turn it off within a different encounter. This is sort of in a way like lazy mode, but honestly for something like farming, this will come in extremely handy. And lastly is the party member status. Finally we can tell whether or not our party members are online, offline, or not actively playing but do have the app open. You guys will now notice that if you're actually in a party and you're at the home screen, you'll see these little person icons hovering over each character. If the icon is green, it means that the player is actively playing. If the icon is yellow, it means that the player does have the app open, but it's currently minimized, and if the icon is grayed out, it means that that player is currently offline. But anyway guys, that is all the news and information for today for Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Let me know in the comment section down below guys, would you like to see more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross news and information videos? Like I said, this game is always getting updated and new content is always getting added to it. Hopefully you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and until next time guys, I will catch you later. Peace.